family, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jen. Before I start this video, I just want to share with you a verse, and the verse that we're going to look into today is Genesis 2 verse 18. God actually spoke in that verse, y'all. Like he said, it is not good for a man to be alone. It is not good for a woman to be alone. He will make a person, he will make a helper that is comparable to you, that is suitable to you. But the thing that is so hard to digest is really the waiting season in your singleness. Y'all, this is something that we got to talk about. Create this video to really chit chat with all my single men, all my single women that is currently in their singleness, asking the right question in their waiting season. Questions like, oh, what did I do wrong in my last relationship? How can I better myself? When is that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right is going to come? Or when is going to be my time? What is going on? What do I have to do in the meantime of me waiting for my purpose partner? In this video, I'm just going to share with you the tips and the things that I learned within the singleness season of my current season that can help you in the process of you being single and actually live, you being single and actually remain happy, you being single and find yourself in a level where you are really content in the moment of you waiting for that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right to come and sweep you off your feet, right? We all want that love story, that Cinderella story, right? It's like, yeah, I want my Prince Charming to come. I want that man that's going to adore me, that's going to love up on me. I want that woman that's going to treat me like a king, right? All my fellas, I know y'all want to be treated like a king, and that's on that, because why not? Why you can't? Why you can't have everything that you want? You can, because that's how that verse was saying. God said, listen, yeah, I know that you're single right now, but I got somebody for you. I just want you to wait. I just want you to practice that waiting game. I just want you to really find yourself in that season where you just need to relearn yourself. You need to connect with yourself. You need to find different things that I'm going to pull something out of you in that single season. Singleness and thriving. I know a lot of people might be thinking, oh, how can you be single and thriving? You don't even have a man. You don't even have a woman. How can you be single and still thrive when you don't have someone to love upon you? Listen, that's where you are wrong. You have to first love yourself. And when you are transitioning from a relationship to you being single, one thing that is really making a difference is you don't have a person to really share that love with. You only have yourself to share your love with. And I'm talking about that selfish mentality, right? Because within your singleness season, you have to be selfish for once in order for you to find healing. What I mean by healing is you have to get yourself in order. You have to heal from your past mistake. You have to heal from your past traumas. You have to heal from that guilt. You have to heal from those negative names that he or she had called you for years. You have to heal from those toxicity moments that you accepted for years and years and years. You have to heal from that breakup, because in order for you to move forward and actually look forward without you even second guessing on your next relationship, you have to heal first. And I feel like in the singleness season, that is one thing that is very hard, right? You are in a relationship, then you first broke up, then you're like, okay, what's going on? What is happening? Yeah, I am by myself now. And you know how society is, they're like, oh, if you're not in a relationship with a man or a woman, you're lonely. If you're not in a relationship with a man or a woman, listen, you're gonna be alone or whatever. And that's one thing about our perspective. If we believe in the voice of society, we will never go anywhere. If we believe in the voice of society, would never go for what we want. Number two, you have to really train your mind, right? Creating those affirmations on a daily basis. You have to train your mind to really believe that, listen, there is someone out there for me, but maybe not now, but there is someone out there for me. And within the healing process comes those affirmations, because yes, first you detox yourself from those past experiences, you detox yourself from those relationships, you detox yourself from those familiar habits and environment. Now you want to cleanse yourself with affirmations. You want to cleanse yourself with future plans, like, yes, I will have a successful marriage, I will have a successful relationship, I will have a godly relationship, I will have a peaceful relationship, I will have a understandable relationship, right? So you have to first detox yourself, get your house in order. You never know, like when someone just bought a house, a new home, right? This idea just came to, for example, when someone just bought a new home, they don't just move in just like that. They had to clean the home, they had to readjust the home to their liking, they had to really take their time to rebuild their home, to repaint everything to their liking. It's the same for us when we are rebuilding ourselves after that toxic relationship, after that failed relationship. We had to create a new home for ourselves by loving ourselves, treating ourselves with care, by talking to ourselves softly, because the way that it works is, yes, I'm trying to get my house in order, I'm trying to get myself situated, but in the meantime, I don't need a man to bring me peace, I don't need a woman to get me right, I don't need a man to push me to get to my goals, right? That's the mentality, because there's a lot of people in their singleness, they don't know how to be single. And I'm talking about people who jump from relationship to relationship. There's a lot of people that don't know how to be single, y'all. They don't know how to live with themselves. They really don't know how to live with themselves. And my question is, if you don't know how to live with yourself, by yourself, to love yourself, to know yourself, to connect with yourself, how are you able to connect with someone? How are you able to live with someone, right? Because I feel like in a relationship, if you're moving forward to build a healthy relationship or to look for a healthy relationship, you have to first know your own individuality. And I believe that in a relationship, everybody has their own individuality in their relationship. They bring something to the table. You have your own personal thing that you bring in. So if you're going to that relationship unhealed, you're going to that relationship unprepared, what are you bringing to your next relationship? Literally, you will be bringing the last thing that you bought in your last relationship, like, which is the hurt, the pain, the guilt, the blame. Listen, everything. And we don't want to do that, y'all. We don't want to do this. That's one thing we don't want to do. So like I said, number one, get your house in order. You need to be healed. Create daily affirmations. Speak life into yourself. And number three, guys, which is the most important thing. Well, it is not the most important thing, but it is important. You have to rebrand yourself. Rebrand yourself. Do something crazy. Find something that you like. Create new hobbies for yourself. You will never know what you're able to do unless you go for it. There's a lot of time in your single season. Like, you're really free. You have plenty of time. You have plenty of time. You're not losing on your sleep for nobody. You're literally like living your freedom, like to really like reconnect with who you are. And I'm saying that in the most sweetest way. You have the most time in your singleness, so take advantage of that time to create new hobbies for yourself, learn something new, do something crazy that will bring out that fire within you. One thing about rebranding yourself after your relationship, it's like, yo, you're stepping out, you're in a whole new era, right? You're stepping out, you're like, oh, who is this? I am my best self. They're going out, they're going to the gym, they're doing a lot of things, because there is something about having a sense of freedom that just make you free and happy. Yes, you can be single and live your best life. Yes, you can be single and be happy. Yes, you can be single and thrive. That's why when you are living in your singleness, there is so much clarity that is found. There is so much peace that is found because you are solely putting your all in yourself. And go ahead and build that business. Go ahead and write that book. Go ahead and do something crazy. And I'm emphasizing on something crazy because when you are in a relationship, right, you put so much energy sometime on that other person that sometimes a lot of people lose sight of themselves. It's like they don't know their gifts, they don't know what they can do, they just have to solely give in to that person. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you tend to lose sight of yourself sometimes because it's not only about you anymore, it's about you and that other person. So while you're in your singleness, find something that you are solely passionate about. Find something that bring out the best in you. Live for that thing. Like I said, get your house in order. Create daily affirmation in your mind, because you don't put in your mouth, society will put it inside of you. And number 3, create a new hobby. Do something that you never done before. And the last thing, create healthy environment. And that healthy environment comes with your spiritual life as well. And I know that's something that I talk a lot about because this is how my walk is. You have to really put yourself in a healthy place because you already healed already. You have to try to protect that healthy place, right? It's like, yeah, I am healed, I am moved on from my past mistake, I am moved on from my past traumas. Now it is time for me to keep that healthy fire inside of me and put God in the midst of your singleness. Even when you don't have a man, you don't have a woman, pray for that woman, whoever he is, whoever he is. Pray for him. You're going on date. Pray over that dating season. Listen, that's something that is very important because you never know somebody in 3 months. You never know somebody in 6 months for real. So God has to really open your eyes to really tell you, listen, this is my homie. He's gonna treat you right. Yeah, this is it for you. This is my homegirl. Listen, she's gonna treat you even better. Okay, you need God in the midst of your singleness. You never know the kind of person you will meet. You will connect with a lot of people in your singleness. Of course, you will connect with a lot of people, but not everybody that you connect with is the one for you. Don't forget to create healthy environment. Stay equipped in God. Be with people that wants to see you win, that wants the best for you. And also, guys, honestly, continue to live. Be single and happy. Be single and proud. Be single and be your best self. Rock that dress. Go out to eat. Take that trip. Go travel. Go skydiving. Do everything that you want to do because, listen, you deserve it and you deserve it as such. Don't wait on a person to do it for you. It is the time for you to get your house in order. This is my YouTube channel. That's it. That's all I had for you guys. Be safe. Be inspired, be motivated. This is not the end. You were created with a purpose, and God's gonna bring you that person that matches your vibe. I love you. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.